Hello, second grade. This is your math for Monday, December 14, 2020. Today for your math lesson, you will need lesson 4.9 from your lesson book, a pencil, a marker, and your whiteboard. Please make sure you have all your supplies together before we begin. Press pause if you need to gather those, and then press play when you're ready to start. All right, let's put our lesson off to the side for a moment. Let's get ourselves warmed up today by doing a little adding and subtracting. I'm going to give you 3 numbers, and I want you to make them into a fact family. The numbers are 10, 5, and 15. Please put those 3 numbers into a fact family. It should look something like that. Okay, now I'm going to erase those digits at the top, and let's just take that number 15. Can someone give me an addition sentence that gives me the sum of 15? Go ahead and write one down. I'll write one also. Can you think of another addition sentence with the sum of 15? Excellent. Now let's write a couple of subtraction sentences with the difference of 15. Subtraction. Good. Were yours different than mine? All right, let's do a challenge. Can you think of a multiplication that gives me 15? How about 3 times 5 equals 15? Basically what I'm saying is I have 3 groups of 5. If I were to draw a picture, it would look like this. I have 3 groups of 5, and I read that 3 times 5 equals 15. Good job. Let's erase our board. I'm going to write a number on my board, and then I'm going to ask you to add to it. Please write this number with me. What is the number? You're right, it's 400. What is 100 more than 400? If I added 100 more, it would be 500. Good. Let's erase it. I'm going to write another number on my board. Please write it with me. What's the number? Good. 350. What is 10 more? If you said 10 more is 360, you are right. Good job. All right, friends. Let's get our lessons out. Let's put our name at the top first thing. In our lesson today, it's called Problem Solving Addition. Essential question: how can drawing a diagram help when solving addition problems? If you look down below, our diagram today will be a bar model, and we've used these before. Bar models show us two parts in the bar and the whole or all together down below. Remember, larger bars mean that the larger number will be inside, and the smaller part of the bar means the smaller number will be there. Let's read the story together. The girl's name is Kendra. Kendra had 13 crayons. Read it with me. Her dad gave her some more crayons. Then she had 19 crayons. How many crayons did Kendra's dad give her? What do I need to find? How many crayons? Let's trace it. And what information do I need to use? She had 13 crayons. After he gave her some more crayons, right? Some more. Do we know what that number is? Nope, that's this one here. We don't know it. She had blank crayons at the end. She had 19 crayons. So, show how to solve the problem. There are 19 crayons in all. 13 plus what equals 19? Well, we can sure count on, right? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then one more thumb would be 19. So 5 plus one more is 6, isn't it? 13, sorry, I ran out of fingers to show you. 13 plus 6 equals 19. So how many crayons? He gave her 6 more crayons. I love how the smaller number goes in the smaller bar, the larger number goes in the larger bar, and the sum is down below. I really like bar models. Let's turn our page to 206. 206. Let's try another problem. Label the bar model. Write a number sentence with a box for the missing number and solve. Please read the yellow cloud with me. What do I need to find? What information do I need to use? This is a story about Mr. Kane. Please read it with me. Mr. Kane has 24 red pens. He buys 19 blue pens. How many pens does he have now? So it looks like there's a larger side, a smaller side. These are my two numbers, so let's do 24 in the bigger side, 19 in the smaller side. And this is the number we're going to have to find, the sum, or how many all together. So my sentence would look like this. 24 plus 19 equals my box. Now, whenever we're adding two-digit numbers, sentence form is not the best form to do my computing. Let's put it in a column form so I can more easily add. Let's do that over here. 24 plus, line it up nicely, 19. Let's add the ones place. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I put the 1 here and the 3 down below for 13. Now let's add the tens place. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. How many pens does he have now? He has 43. So let's put 43 there, 43 there, and 43 there. Make sure you have it all written in. All right, let's move on. Number 2. Hannah has 10 pencils. Jim and Hannah have 17 pencils altogether. How many pencils does Jim have? So we know 10 is Hannah. We know that together they have 17. So because together they have 17, let's put 17 down below. We don't know how many Jim has, do we? We know how many Hannah has. We don't know how many Jim has, but we know together they have 17. Let's write our sentence. 10 plus, we don't know, equals 17. Well, because there's a 10 in my sentence, this should be fairly easy. 10 plus what equals 17? Did you say 7? You're right. Let's put a 7 there, a 7 here, and a 7 there. 10 plus 7 equals 17. All right, let's move on. It's called Share and Show. Label the bar model, write a number sentence with a box for the missing number, and then solve. Please read it with me, number 3. There are 8 owls flying in the forest. There are 15 owls resting in trees. How many owls are there? So let's do 8 and 15. So 8 and 15. Notice I put the 8 in the smaller side and the 15 in the larger side. And we don't know how many owls there are altogether. So my sentence would read this. 8 plus 15 equals my box. Okay? Now how do I add that up? Let's put it in column form. 15 plus 8. What's 8 plus 5? 8 plus 5 is 13, so let's carry the 1, put the 3 down below. 1 plus 1 is 2. So my number is 23, 23, 23. Good, let's move on. Number 4, Amy and Matthew. Read it with me, please. Amy and Matthew catch 17 crickets in all. Amy catches 9 crickets. How many crickets does Matthew catch? Well, 17 in all tells me I should put 17 at the bottom. In all. Down here I can say equals 17. It says Amy catches 9, and I don't know how many Matthew catches. So let's do 9 plus a box equals 17. All right, this would be a good one to use your number line if you need to. 9 plus what equals 17? If you said 8, you're right. 8 and 8. Matthew catches 8 crickets. Let's keep going to number 5. This boy's name is Percy. Please read it with me. Percy sees a grasshopper jumping in the grass. He counts 16 jumps. Then he counts 15 more jumps. How many jumps does he count? So 15 plus 16 equals how many? 15 plus 16 equals your box. We don't know that number. Let's put it in column form to help us do the adding. 15 plus 16 equals. Let's add the ones first. 5 plus 6 equals, if you said 11, you're right, so let's carry the 1 and put the other one down below. Now let's add in the tens place. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 more is 3, so it's 31. 31. 31 jumps. Good job. Please do numbers 6 and 7 on your own. Be sure to use column adding if you need to. Remember to carry the 1. You can mark out the hot problem, but please do the test prep. All right, second grade. Finish up those few on your own, and then don't forget to do lesson 4.9 in your practice book also. Have a great day. We'll see you later.